modify it however you like it. I personally like to, change the sketch, a little bit different than what I have there. Change my vector, I mean. It's kind of important to me to keep, keep the evolution of the drawing going. So I don't have to copy the sketch exactly, because it gets pretty frustrating to try to copy a sketch exactly what's there, because sketches and, vectors are two different things, and, when you're coming in digitally, you always want to make sure make sure your evolution of the sketch is, a lot better than it was before. You want to make it, you want to enhance it. Now these muscle groups are coming in really nicely. You have to make sure that everything, it's really important that you study your anatomy when doing these renderings. Some of you guys may not be able to work out anatomy as well yet, but it takes time. It's a learned thing. There's no such thing as having, God-gifted talent. I mean, there is talent and everything like that, but I mean, I haven't seen anybody that's just so talented and they don't have to work on their craft. So I don't really know the difference between talent and hard work these days. They're hand in hand. The harder you work, the more talented you get, I guess. But kind of a little bit of history. The root word for talented was a form of currency. They're called talents. And if to say someone was talented mean they made money at doing whatever they did. So I guess they're kind of just they're paid. This guy's paid. This guy's getting some money. I guess that means what we mean today. But to have talent, have to work at it. I don't believe in this guy just woke up one day and started painting Picasso, Rembrandt type drawings. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of, time. And I'm pretty sure, someone's gonna raise their hand and say, "Well, Mike, what about so and so? They couldn't walk or anything or see, and they paint Mona Lisas." But that's just the 1%ers. Those aren't their actual cases. That's not your, those aren't your Sid Meads, Those aren't your big time artists in the field. Those are like the one-offs. You might get like one of those guys every. Okay, that looks good. Now I just started adding a little bit more. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this or not, or I might modify layer, modify it later. I'm sorry, I was thinking of Photoshop modify layer. I might go ahead and modify this a little bit more later on, but it's kind of something to start with. I don't want to do this. Not really a background. The part of this drawing is this tutorial is to make us focus on character development. You're not going to be focusing too much on backgrounds yet. That'll be in another video. So I'll finish this up. Then later on we'll do full background, full foreground, and the middle ground and all that stuff. Okay. Now we got these looking good. Let's make a little bit more fire. I mean, this will just be fire. Didn't plan on that, but why not? Take what you can get. I didn't come up with the concept beforehand. Just a sketch, and I wanted to just kind of color that sketch, and maybe make a simple background, but maybe I'll just run with it. Okay.